portals are found in many books, movies, and video games. Some of them are links between distant places, others travel back or forward in time, and the most powerful ones lead into different dimensions. Most people presume that these gateways exist only in the realm of science fiction, but there are some who strongly support the idea that portals have been opened in ancient times and quite possibly in the present days as well. According to two national security U.S. informants, the Department of Defense developed time travel technology over 45 years ago. As early as 1967, the U.S. government possessed a fully operational time travel machinery built on the quantum access researched by Tesla. This technology has been used in order to cloak military facilities, as well as provide political and economic advantages by way of knowing what the future holds. Some claim the CIA seized Tesla's papers on teleportation shortly after his death. One of these two national informants, Michael Relf, is a former member of the U.S. Armed Forces who claimed he was a member of a top-secret U.S. operation. Recruited in 1976, he spent the next 20 years adjusting and expanding one of the two U.S. colonies on Mars. Those bases served as strategic high-intelligence research point, and in order to preserve their secrecy, they were built in the future. Relf said that after serving 20 years on the Martian colony, he was age-reversed and cast back in time. He claimed that this was the usual procedure and that staff members would usually have some memories blocked or erased before being discharged. Dr. Andrew D. Ibago was a participant in DARPA's Project Pegasus, 1968 to 1972, that focused on time travel in the time-space hologram. He knew that the CIA was actively training groups of gifted American schoolchildren to become the first generation of time and space explorers. Children were better suited for this mission for several ominous reasons. First of all, they were considered ideal candidates due to their clear minds and lack of impressions or experience. The U.S. government wanted to know if time travel had any side effects over younger bodies and minds. The adult volunteers usually became insane after several journeys, but fortunately children had a different brain constitution that could shield them during such a trip. Another use for quantum technology was found in political manipulation. According to Dr. Bayago, future persons of interest would be notified early about the roles they were to play in the future. He said that in the early 1970s in Albuquerque, New Mexico, he was present at the table with George H. W. Bush and George W. Bush when they were informed about their future presidencies. Presidents Jimmy Carter and Bill Clinton were also paid visits from time travelers, and it's rumored that in 1982, President Obama had been approached while still a student at UCLA. To back up this claim, there are numerous witness accounts from people who attended college with Obama and can attest that he would often return from parties and then claim that he would be the future president of the United States. Could this be a coincidence, or is the conspiracy theory really getting true? Bayago claims that in 1971 he saw images from the attack on the Twin Towers on September 11, 2001. They had been obtained from the future and brought back for analysis. This implies that the U.S. government knew about 9/11 3 decades in advance. If we are to believe the informants and those who support them, this technology is kept secret despite being funded by the general public. They say that people deserve to know what's really going on, the truth about space exploration and the presence of Earthlings on other nearby planets. Teleportation could solve transportation problems worldwide by transferring people and goods instantly. If their theories prove to be true, we're missing out on some revolutionary insight and tremendous technological growth that has been denied to us, although it exists for so many years. Are we really living in a big, fat lie? Keep these in your mind.